Okay guys, who is ready for the first day of our freezer cooking challenge? Guys, we're doing these Monday through Friday this week, so we're gonna make 5 recipes every day. We'll get 25 recipes done this week. Click the link in the video if you're interested in the box. Let me know. I gotta find out if I got the box. Y'all, as you're hopping on this morning, tell me, what are you making for dinner tonight? Who's doing the freezer cooking challenge with me? Anybody? The directions for the prep that you wanna do ahead is on the actual front, the week 1 tab. So start with that. Do those things first if you haven't already. If you're joining me this morning for the first time, or if you're doing your first day of freezer cooking stuff, I want you to make sure to go ahead and brown your ground beef ahead, debone your rotisserie chicken, and cube your chicken and smoked sausage. Okay, Jessica's ready. Yay, tell me who's cooking with me this morning. We are gonna start right now. Okay, also, will y'all tell me, did I put the link in the video for all the stuff? Is there a link there in the video? I'm hoping I didn't mess that up. The first thing we are gonna make is the lemon pesto chicken tortellini, which is by far my family's favorite meal. Although I will say, I think my older kids are maybe getting a little worn out of it. All it is a 1-pound bag of tortellini. And then you're gonna add in 2 jars of Alfredo. Now, I'll be honest, it's a lot of Alfredo sauce. You could totally make this into, you could totally do this, more tortellini. You could add tortellini, not this much sauce, and be good to go. You're gonna add in, you've got your pound package of cheese tortellini, maybe 1.5 pounds, maybe even 2 pounds, 2 jars of garlic. You're gonna add in 2 jars of Alfredo sauce, not 2 jars of garlic, 2 cloves of garlic, 1/2 cup of prepared pesto. This one is so simple. And then you're gonna add in 1 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese. Now, I also add in some chicken because my bunch loves the chicken. As you're hopping on, make sure to hit that share this button and let someone know if you're here. I'm gonna grab a bigger spoon to stir that with. So then you're just gonna mix this one together, put it in a glass or foil pan. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do because we're actually gonna eat this one for dinner tonight because my child begged for it. This was the recipe. She was like, Mom, can we please have that one? And I'm gonna see if I can invite somebody over for dinner because this is way more food than my family of 3 needs, but it is such a yummy one. And I love this one. Having a ton of chicken in it just makes it really easy. That's pretty chunky chicken. I normally would shred that chicken down a little bit more, but we're going fast this morning. Okay, so all we're gonna do there with that one is we will just pour that into a 9x13 greased pan. This one I would just go ahead and double when you're making it because everyone loves it. It's my go-to food that I take. This is the one meal I take to anybody if they've had a baby, if they have an illness, if you need to take a meal, here's your meal, girls. This is the one you're gonna use. Okay, we're gonna put that all in there. And then we are gonna go ahead and add 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese and sprinkle that over top. Remember, my trick when I'm doing this is that I try to put everything right in the dishwasher as we go. So I'm gonna go pop this in the dishwasher. Y'all let me know, how many freezer meals have you made before? Have you made any before? Now, if you're making this to freeze, I am not actually making this to freeze, so I'm not gonna do this step because I don't wanna waste the plastic. But what you'll do if you're making this to freeze is you'll go ahead and, is this not open? I must have an open one, surely. You will go ahead, pull the foil over top, and then you'll put you'll put aluminum foil on top, which I will do that piece. So let's go ahead and get this aluminum foil on. And then you'll take your baby card. How many of y'all have your baby cards ready to go this morning? All the supplies you're gonna need are at the link in that video. You'll take your baby card, tape her on, and then it'll tell you exactly what to do so that when it's your day to cook, you've got dinner done. I promise your bunch will love this one. It is so good, so yummy. And I just made one meal that's probably one of our favorites. I'm gonna set it right back over here. The next meal we are gonna make is another super easy one. This one is so simple, y'all. This you can do. 10 to 12 chicken tenderloins. I'm using a baggie stand. Those are available on our website if you need those at shop.passionatepennypincher.com. I've got 10 to 12 chicken tenderloins. I'm gonna add in another 1/2 cup of prepared pesto. So what's nice is you're kind of using all the same ingredients on the same day. So you're not necessarily going to eat these all the same week. Now some people do go ahead and they make a batch on Sunday and then they eat them all week long, which is such a yummy way to do that. You might have a little extra pesto this week. So if you love pesto, this is a good week for that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rinse my thing, stick it in the sink. I know you can't see that, but I'm trying to keep my dishes together. Then we're going to add in 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, a ½ cup of mozzarella cheese. I'm going to go put this in my dishwasher right now because I don't want to have a ton of cleanup to do. Y'all, that's it. We just did. We've got 2 meals done. Okay, guys, tell me who's done these. Who's done them before? You're new to the freezer meal, Katie. I'm so glad you're here this morning, Katie. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Katie, this is the happiest. Honestly, truly, they are the sweetest people on the whole internet. If you are in our Supper Club Facebook group or our Home Checklist group, you know that we just have some nice people here. So, yeah, I'm very thankful for y'all. Okay, I'm going to do the Eclair cake next only because don't y'all think we need a break for dessert immediately? The other ones are a little more intimidating, so we're going to get through the fast ones. Actually, let's go ahead and let's get that. Should we do lasagna first or Eclair cake? Y'all tell me, lasagna or Eclair cake? How about hearts for lasagna, likes for Eclair cake? Okay, there's that one. So we've got our lemon pesto chicken tenders and our pesto tortellini bake are ready to go. Which one am I doing, guys? Come on, and I'll show you guys kind of my kitchen layout, what I do. I keep my trash can out because I want to make sure to actually teach all this stuff too. There's my trash can out. There's my dishwasher open, so I'm ready to go. You're new to the recipes. You're making freezer meals. Okay, y'all are saying hearts, which I think the hearts was for lasagna. So I think we're gonna do the lasagna. Are we ready? Oh, sorry, y'all. You don't need to see. Let me fix my blouse here, girls. Good morning. So glad to see y'all this morning. The lemon pesto chicken tenderloins. They're so good and they're so simple. Okay, here is our, I'm gonna try to set y'all right here and see if it will not fall. Okay, this one is the quick and easy lasagna. This is the most labor intensive one of the day. I have already browned my ground beef as well as I've got a pound of ground beef, a pound of ground sausage, and put this on the right one. I'm gonna end up with a mess. That would be it. A pound of ground sausage and an onion. So I've got those already cooked in here. Now I'm gonna add in a large saucepan, combine your beef, sausage, onion, cook until brown and crumbly, drain, add spaghetti sauce, tomato sauce. There's those guys. Garlic. Salt, a ½ teaspoon of salt, and a ½ teaspoon of Italian seasoning. So I'm going to add all that in there. We're going to let this I'm going to just get this warm really fast. Good morning, so glad to see you guys. Okay, I'm going to scooch y'all over just a little bit so you can see the spaghetti sauce a little bit better. Good morning, it's first time for freezer meals, y'all. I promise you guys, these are the best freezer meals on the planet. You will never want to do any others. They are just good and easy. We are talking about doing another version because honestly, we've made these so many times. It's crazy, but I will tell you that I sent both of my kids, this cracked me up, y'all. So I sent both my kids back to college over the weekend. They were like, I shooed them out the door with freezer meals and they were like, oh mom, this is so silly, but fine, whatever, we'll take them. Both kids, called me last night and said, Mom, which one's the fastest I can make tonight for dinner? So if you have college kids, I can't even express how much you're gonna want these. Okay, so now we're gonna take our ricotta, we're gonna mix. We've got, let me see how much, 15 ounces of ricotta. We're mixing in a ½ cup of Parmesan, a ½ teaspoon of parsley. Now this does not have eggs, so if normally when I make my lasagna it does have an egg, this is your quick and easy lasagna, y'all. This is not probably your mom's favoriteest, deepest, rich, like my mother-in-law make the best lasagna, but it required way more work than this. Hang on, I'm gonna scooch all over here before I spill something. Just go ahead and put that back out of the way. Let's come over here so we can get you cooking. So my mother-in-law made the very best lasagna on the planet, but it took about 2.5 hours to make. That's not true. Well, maybe. It was hard. So this is your quick and easy, let's give ourselves oodles of grace kind of lasagna. And you know what? Here's the thing, girls. You can buy a Stouffer's lasagna. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So don't feel like you have to make this. If you're in a season that's crazy, give yourself oodles of grace and get some Stouffer's lasagna. But I think this is going to taste better. Actually, I know this is going to taste better. And you know what you're getting. You know you're getting fresh ricotta. You know you're getting, I guess it's not fresh, but you know what I mean. You're getting good food. Okay. So you can use the regular lasagna noodles and they will cook, but I am actually doing it with the ones that are the easy lasagna noodles today. I have done it before with the, what's it called? The lasagna noodles that are totally uncooked. It does pretty well. But I'm going to try it. I want to try it with these guys just to see. The only thing if you do it with if you do the uncooked lasagna noodles, so you're making the uncooked ones, you can use them in this. The only thing I will say is you definitely want to freeze it because that condensation will make it just kind of soften those noodles. And you want to make sure your noodles are totally covered in sauce. You don't want any dry noodles. Okay, so we've I was supposed to spray the pans. I didn't do that. Oh well. Spread a bit of sauce on the bottom. Then we're going to use 2 to 3 noodles. These noodles were, let me show you which ones these are. These are the ones I'm testing with. They're a little bit too big for my smaller 8x8 pan, but I think they're going to be fine. I'm just going to kind of crunch that off. I'm not going to waste a noodle. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Put that there. Okay, so we're covered. We did that. Spoon about 3/4. Hang on, I got to read my notes here, guys. 2 to 3. Spoon 3/4 cup of sauce. Okay, so I'm going to grab my measuring cup. 3/4 cup of sauce. I hope y'all can see this because I can't see your comments right now. So hang on and I'll flip it around. Okay. I'm going to take this. Now we're just going to spread it out. How many of y'all make homemade lasagna? Are y'all big lasagna eaters at your house? My daughter Reagan is very excited about this week because she loves some lasagna. So I'm just going to make sure these noodles are covered. And I love that you're able to make 2. If you have a large family, I would just make this into 1. Then the next thing we're going to do is do dollops of cheese. So we're just going to kind of dollop the cheese around here. Now you can spread it out. This has been nice and it's been out for a little bit, so it's pretty easy to spread. I'm going to spread that just a little bit. Okay, we're going to do this twice, and then we're going to add some mozzarella over this. I really wish I could see your comments. I'm going to stop here in a second to see your comments because I can't stand not seeing what you're saying. Actually, let's do this so I can flip y'all around. Can I flip y'all around? Are we still here? You love lasagna? I love it too. Okay, so, well, that's not true. I like it. My family loves it. I don't make it very often because I like white sauces. This way you guys can see and I can see your comments. Okay, we're going to add in 3 cups of mozzarella cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and just sprinkle this over top. Hey, Vazika, thank you so much for saying hello today. I'm so glad y'all are on. And if you are new here, I will tell you that freezer cooking is kind of crazy. If you're watching and you're like, this girl does not know what she's doing, trust me, my family has eaten a lot of good food, but I am always in a hurry as I go. If you make it homemade, you think you can still add eggs. Yeah, I think you could add eggs. I knew you could. I was worried you couldn't see the other pan. Okay, hopefully you can see these guys. You love it. Hey, Deb, so glad to see you guys. Hit the share this button and I will enter you to win. I should have done this at the beginning. I'll enter you to win a $25 Amazon gift card if you will hit that share this button. These guys are kind of pitiful, but we're good. Now we're going to add in a lot more sauce on this layer. Because I've got lots of sauce, so I'm going to do all the rest of the sauce here. How is it in the slow cooker? Ooh, I don't know. This one would not be a slow cooker recipe. I would not do this one in the slow cooker. I have made lasagna in the slow cooker before. We do have a slow cooker lasagna recipe, but this is not the one I usually use. Okay, guys, we're just going to come over here and do this way. Thanks, Jean. It is so good. And what's nice is you just gotten 2 meals done really fast and easy. The only thing I'm wondering is, repeat. I think we'll be okay. I feel like I'm gonna have my cheese in the wrong place, y'all. Okay, we're gonna do one more layer. This is gonna be great on this size. This one's gonna be real full. And then we're gonna do the rest of the cheese. Maybe it doesn't have any more lasagna. It may not have any more lasagna noodles. I feel like I need to have, yeah, I guess that's it. I feel like I need a top of lasagna noodles, but I'm not so sure. Y'all, would you put another layer of lasagna noodles? Clearly, I don't make lasagna a ton. I don't think you're supposed to, I think it's just mozzarella, and then that just feels weird. Y'all, it's been a while since I've made my husband's mom's lasagna. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've made this one, clearly. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and top this sucker with cheese. But I feel like it needs another noodle on top. Would y'all put another noodle on top? Shree, help me. Have you ever used the foil bread pans? Yes, I have used the foil bread pans for my kids, and they've been great. You make 2 lasagnas. One is gluten-free. I love that, y'all. I feel like top with a layer of 2 to 3 noodles, breaking noodles, spoon after top with, okay. I think that's it. Okay, it looks like that's all. This is quick and easy. No. Okay, y'all say no. Well, we're just gonna, thank you. I knew that's what the directions said, but for in my head, you know how you start thinking about like the way you remember a lasagna? I feel like I need a 3rd layer. I think it's because I'm used to not quick and easy lasagna. Are any of y'all, that's pitiful. Yes, Maureen says yes. Well, I had 2 no's. I don't think it's gonna matter. I mean, really. It's gonna have a little less pasta in it and a little more. You have to have enough sauce to cover. I don't have enough sauce, yeah. Okay. This is gonna work great, y'all. So good. We're actually eating the one tomorrow night for dinner, so I'm not even all that worried about it. Hang on, I gotta find my foil. Okay, so for the one that I'm gonna do in the foil, here's the one I'm making for tomorrow. Lasagna is your husband's favorite. You now noodles. It's too late for that one. So I'm gonna make this one is for dinner tomorrow night, because my daughter specifically requested that. And then I want to show you guys how to make this, how to freeze this. So the way to freeze this is first to put your plastic wrap on first. Y'all, here I am teaching y'all a freezer cooking school, and then I get halfway in and I'm like, wait a minute, is that the way to do it? It's funny, when you click the live video button, at least for me, maybe y'all are super confident. I never would have seen myself doing this in a million years. I can't believe there are people that watch me do this. And so the minute I turn that live button on, I kind of freak out. And so my brain goes to pot. I keep doing it because it seems to help a few folks, but here we go. Okay, we're gonna do this. What's nice about this one is this one does freeze really well. And then we're gonna get our baby card. Here's our baby card, girls. We're gonna add this on top. You like yours higher, but if you like more sauce, it's fine. Thank you so much for saying that. Now I just need my tape. There we go. Meal number, let's see how many we got here, girls. So this is 1, 2. Hang on, I'll have y'all walk with me. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're gonna go ahead and do the Eclair cake. And y'all, if you would see, this is my selfie stick. This is where I keep this is what I keep my selfie stick in. Can y'all see that? So that's what you hear falling on the floor. Okay, let's go do this quick and easy Eclair cake, and then we're gonna do the grandma's baked brisket. So the quick and easy Eclair cake is probably one of my family's all-time favorites. What we're gonna do with this one is we are gonna mix together, in a large bowl, mix together vanilla pudding, which is 2 of the big vanilla puddings. So this is 2 of those. Whipped topping and 3 cups of milk. So it's 2 of the large vanilla puddings. And then 3 cups of milk and an 8-ounce thing of Cool Whip. I feel like I have made this for you guys a bajillion times, but my family always loves it, and I'm doing something different with it this time. How many people do you feed at your house? Do you have 2 people to feed, 5 people to feed, 10 people to feed? How many people sit at your house at dinner time? Right now, we're down to 3. And so I do not need a full thing of Eclair cake. So what I am trying today, I'll show you, is I'm gonna mix up 3 smaller ones. And we'll see how it goes. So good, it is so good. This is one of my son's favorites. As I'm mixing, I'm gonna clean up this mess around here a little bit. Okay, so you just gotta get this mixed really well. And then what we're gonna do, this is so simple, like so easy. Okay, I'm taking these guys right to the dishwasher. I am on a mission to keep my house somewhat normal during this. I've got some chocolate frosting, so you want to use just a jar of the chocolate frosting. I'm sorry it's backwards on that. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do 3 of these. So Reagan is going to be sad when she comes home, but the 3 of us do not need 3 full Eclair cakes. So I'm going to try freezing this one. I have not frozen it before, but I'm going to try it. So I've got these little guys that I'm going to freeze them in. Remember, I found these containers at Hobby Lobby, and I love them. This is the one we're going to eat tonight. I just made them into little, we're going to make them into little guys over here. Reagan's going to be sad because, like I said, the girl would like to have a whole thing, but there we go. So I've got 3 of those. I'm going to pour on, need my scraper that I just lost. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pour this on. And if you are interested in doing this, if you have never tried freezer cooking before and you think it might be something you're interested in, we have the lowest price ever on those freezer boxes right now. I promise they are so worth it. And I meant to tell you, when you click the link in the video to get the freezer boxes, they're on sale. Put them in your cart and you will get a little notification. I tested it this morning for freezer bag stands at checkout. If you put those freezer bag stands on, you will get 2 freezer bag stands. And you'll get free shipping because you'll put your price just enough to get over the free shipping mark. So what you want to get is the freezer box, get the freezer box, get the freezer bag stands as you're checking out, and you will be so happy. So I'm just going to stuff these into these little guys. We'll see how this goes. I've not tried freezing this before, but I think it should work. I don't know. What do y'all think? I want you to be able to see as I do that 3rd one. The 3rd one, let's see if I can make this. I'm going to try freezing though and see if they do well in the freezer. I really don't know if they will or not, but I decided it was worth a test because like I said, the last thing this way I'll know. So we will suffer through testing all of these Eclair cakes and we'll let you know if they're any good after they've been frozen. I just figure I don't need 3, and I thought they would be awfully great to take to somebody also. In fact, I have a friend who I'm going to take them to. I'm going to take one of these 2 this week, and I know she will be super excited about these. So, if you know somebody who could just use a little pick-me-up, these are great to put into small pans. So don't feel like if you see these recipes, don't feel like you have to make them for everybody. I feel like I'm just talking nonstop, you guys. A lot of words today. Okay. Last one, y'all. Are you ready? Where's the link you do this to? Do you think the graham crackers do you think the graham crackers are not going to do well in the freezer? Who said that? Somebody said that. Is that true? Do you think the freezer, will it? Okay, y'all, is it not going to work in the freezer? If so, I guess I'm delivering Eclair cake to some folks today. Oh, look at that. That works way better. Is it going to get bad? I feel like this one is kind of sad. But the person, it's my sweet mother-in-law, my brother-in-law's mom, who is probably 80, so she won't care if I make her one like that. Molly will be like, thank you, Laurie, for making me some food. Do y'all think it'll be gross? Do you think the graham crackers will get yucky? Yours did fine. Was it soggy after freezing? Here's a thought. If I put that on better, maybe it will get soggy. Y'all have me worried now. Should I test one? I'll test one so I can give you guys honest feedback. I'll put one in and we will suffer and let you know. They freeze great, Sue says. You put one in the freezer, we will see. We'll put one in the freezer and we'll see. I will suffer and I'll eat it twice for you guys just to make sure because I would hate for me to tell you a bad thing. I'll clean these guys up in just a second. So make sure you go ahead and put a little bit of that microwave, if you put the frosting in the microwave for about 10 seconds, it'll just easier melt. I probably put it in too long because I was talking, and y'all know how that goes. Okay, the last thing we're gonna make, guys, is the beef brisket. I'm gonna stick these in the fridge before I even make that because I do want them to stay. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stick this one in the freezer. I'll put this guy in the freezer and we'll see how he does. I'll do him for dinner tonight. Well, yeah, I guess I need to let him. I'll do him for tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna put, hang on, y'all. I'm eating that as soon as we finish the Facebook Live video. So come on over with me now as here we go. I'll put these because I know it's not fun to watch Facebook Live and not see somebody. Ugh. Okay, here we go. I should have wrapped this guy. Hang on, I gotta wrap it. Where is my, hello, I never do video where I can't see y'all. I'm gonna wrap this one and stick it in the freezer, and the other two I'll just put in the fridge without wrapping. So here we go. We'll see how it goes. Oh, that one's going in the freezer. Thankfully, I think I have some room right there. Okay, we'll see how this goes. I don't know if it'll work. I don't normally talk to y'all this way, so I'm afraid of what the lighting looks like, but it'll be fine. We're gonna go ahead, and the last thing we're gonna do is make this beef brisket. So let me figure out how that one's gonna look. And then we'll be good to go. Are y'all ready to come on over for the beef brisket? Here we go, guys. The dessert is the week 1 freezer meals. Okay, so now we're down to the last little set. I'm gonna wash my hands super fast because I'm gonna be touching this beef. Yo, I'm excited. I am not making, for anybody doing the freezer boxes, I'll show you what they look like. I am not making the Brunswick chicken stew casserole. That's the only one I'm not doing because I still have one in my freezer from the last time we did this. That's backwards. Hang on. Phew. Okay. Can y'all see that now? Nope, you can't. Hang on. There we go. Okay. You put one in the freezer. It's week 1, yes, Amanda. We are making week 1 this week, and what we're doing next, I want to talk to y'all about, this is the grandma's beef brisket. Now, brisket is crazy expensive, like $50. So I had a chuck roast in my freezer. So I saw several people comment that they used a chuck roast instead of the brisket. And so if you are looking for a more frugal way to make this one, this is an option. All you're going to do, it is so yummy, but all you're going to do is you're going to take 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire, which of course I forgot to get out this morning. Okay, 2 tablespoons Worcestershire. And I actually am going to measure these because I don't want to end up with way too much. 2 tablespoons of liquid smoke. That's going to give that nice liquidy, that nice smoky flavor. I just did a massive thing. A teaspoon of onion salt. Teaspoon of onion salt, which mine is super dried. Hang on. I can't make this stuff up, you guys. Seriously. It's so funny. Sometimes I'll think, oh, like this morning I thought, I've got this together. Everything's going to be easy. And then I was out of foil, so I messaged my very brand new neighbor, who I think I messaged the husband instead of the wife. He was so sweet. And he ran me over foil this morning. I was like, I cannot get my act together. Anyways, so now I'm thinking I should invite him over for dinner sometime. Teaspoon of onion powder, teaspoon of celery salt. All that to say, I think I'm going to be organized every time I go on live, and then I'm a big fat mess. So if you're a big mess, you are in good company. And a teaspoon of garlic salt. Don't think I did that already. If I did, it's going to be real garlicky salty. You love this one too. You love them all, Jen. I'm so glad you love them all. That makes me so happy. Okay, we're going to take this, and what we're going to do is, if you're making the brisket, it takes a ton of room. How am I going to do this? I'm going to get a plastic. I'm going to get my bag out ready and my foil out ready. Before I do this, y'all think this one through as you go, because this one gets a little messy. So get a couple sheets of foil ready to go. because this one will leak everywhere. I will just tell you, as somebody who just made it, it gets real leaky. I am butchering their box. I'm gonna have to go get them another box of foil. Okay. And then we've got this. What I'm gonna do, honestly, is I'm just gonna kinda, because I really don't wanna have liquid smoke smelling hands all day long. Ugh, y'all. Cherie, if you're watching, I know you're dying over there. It is even harder. When I'm done the brisket, I've had my husband help me. Not gonna lie. So we're gonna wrap this in. Oh, that did better than I expected. Okay. I'm gonna give it a good squishy now that it's in there. We'll squish it around now. And pray that works. I'm gonna put it in the freezer bag for sure. Yes, I will put it in a freezer bag. And now, when you cook it though, it will, all those seasonings and juices, when you go to cook this, you're gonna wrap it in another thing of foil, and you're gonna cook it at 275 for 5 hours. I think that's right. Yep, 275 for 5 hours. So you do wanna go ahead and make sure you have plenty of foil because it will get very good and juicy. I only know that because I just made it this weekend and it got super juicy. Okay, so do y'all wanna see what we finished? I'm gonna get my cards going, this guy. Here's the grandma's beef brisket. I will tell you, I got these bags from Walmart. I am super impressed with the Walmart Great Value bags. So don't feel like you have to get the most expensive bags on the planet. Try those out and see how it goes. Okay, there's our meals, girls. So we just finished the grandma's beef brisket, a quick and easy lasagna, lemon chicken tenders, three small Eclair cakes, a pesto tortellini, and another lasagna. In how many minutes? In under 30 minutes. Now, I did do some cooking ahead of time, so I'm not gonna in any way lie to you. But that's what it looks like. So that's what freezer cooking looks like for you guys. The chuck roast was probably a 4-pound chuck roast, 4 to 4 pound-ish is what I'm guessing. You're glad you're doing this. Hey, Donna, I'm so glad you're here. You made it fresh, yum. Okay, here's what it looks like. Let me know what questions y'all have real quickly. And what I'll do is I'll hop in the comments and I'll answer your questions about freezer cooking. Marinate overnight and put in the crock pot. You possibly could do that, Linda, with that one. I'm not 100% sure. But if you are interested in joining us, whoops, there you go. If you're interested in joining us for freezer cooking, I'm telling you what, it is so worth it. It will save you so much time, so much money. It will help your family get dinner done really quickly. So if you're thinking about it, check it out. It's way worth it. Is the bag stand included with the cards? It's not mentioned in the bundle when adding it to my cart. Susie, if you get just the box is on sale this week only. If you get only the box, you can get, when you go to checkout, as you check out, you'll see a thing at the very last thing that'll say, would you like to add the bag stands for $10? That will get you free shipping plus 2 bag stands. So definitely do that. It is so worth it. The other thing is you can also do the bundle deal. There's a bundle deal that includes a box, the set of freezer bag stands, and a recipe tin. You just have to add them in separately. Just tuned in to use I used a chuck roast, Emily, on that one. Okay, you guys have an amazing day. Let me know how you're doing. If you're in the Facebook club, if you're in the Facebook supper clubs, please, please, please put up a picture of your family and you all having dinner. I love seeing it. Show me your pictures of your freezer cooking. You guys, we can do this. Have an amazing day and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.